Finn Balor has a 5-word message about Dominik Mysterio amid tension in the Judgment Day. Dear loves, welcome to WWE Family Show. Please do subscribe my YouTube channel. Finn Balor recently took to social media to share a picture of him and fellow Judgment Day member Dominik Mysterio backstage at a WWE event. Balor and Dirty Dom had big smiles in the photo, which was probably taken backstage on Raw. The former world champion also had a message for his stablemate. The former NXT North American champion did not compete on the latest episode of Raw, but he was involved in multiple segments. He was also at ringside with his on-screen love interest, Liv Morgan, during Raquel Rodriguez's #1 Contenders match against Bayley. The couple interfered in the bout, and Big Mommy Cool got the victory. While Dominik and Balor have been at odds lately, their differences seem to have dissipated during the latest episode of Raw when Dominik got Finn a match against Braun Breaker. The show of love and friendship, which was missing in the last few weeks, has seemingly returned between the Judgment Day members. This was evident in the message Balor had for Mysterio. Finn Balor posted a photo of him and Dominik Mysterio on X/Twitter. They were wearing their gear and were backstage, so it's most likely that it was taken on Monday after Mysterio got Balor the match against Braun Breaker. They had big smiles on their faces, and the former Universal Champion wrote, "Over the last few weeks, the Judgment Day has clashed several times over the addition of a new member after JD McDonough was ruled out of action for the time being." While Dom presented the idea of having a new member, Balor had vehemently opposed it, creating tension within the group. There have also been some signs of dissension with Liv Morgan, Dominik Mysterio, and Finn Balor constantly taking shots at each other over missed title opportunities. Next week on Raw, Finn Balor will challenge Braun Breaker for the Intercontinental Championship. He will have the chance to right those wrongs. WWE legend compares John Cena's shocking heel turn to Roman Reigns' run as the Tribal Chief. The Rock to add former NXT champion in his heel stable alongside John Cena, exploring the chances on the latest episode of WWE Raw on Netflix. Dominik Mysterio impressed Finn Balor in a backstage segment. This happened when Dirty Dom told the former Universal Champion that Balor was getting an Intercontinental Championship shot next week on the red brand against Braun Breaker. The news surprised Finn, and he immediately hugged Dominik and was thankful for this effort. Amid this, there is a major assumption that Dominik Mysterio might soon betray Finn Balor and replace him with Ludwig Kaiser in the Judgment Day. This speculation arose after some eagle-eyed fans spotted Dominik having a secret conversation with Kaiser backstage on WWE Raw. This hints that Mysterio could be secretly in cahoots with the Imperium member and planning something big in the upcoming weeks. It's possible that Dominik could be privately planning to replace Finn Balor with Ludwig after the former's ongoing issues with Balor over the Judgment Day's future path. This twist could even unfold in the forthcoming episode of WWE Raw, where Balor is set to contest for the IC title. During the match, Dominik could disrupt the bout and pretend to aid Finn Balor in the match. However, the Judgment Day member may eventually show his true colors and turn on Balor and cost him against Breaker. In the post-match, when Finn realizes what had happened and tries to go after Dominik, Ludwig might make his appearance and destroy the veteran. All these developments will ensure Finn Balor is kicked out from the villainous faction and Kaiser replaces him. Though this scenario is speculative, it could be an interesting way to shift dynamics on the red brand. The only thing that is a major hindrance in this scenario is that Ludwig is already part of Imperium. WWE would need a justification for him being a member of two factions at the same time, or make it clear that he has decided to leave Gunther's alliance. On last week's episode of Monday Night Raw, Dominik Mysterio was spotted backstage with WWE star Karrion Kross. The conversation between them also happened privately, similar to this week's instance between Kaiser and Dominik. As of now, the former NXT North American champion has yet to acknowledge his conversations with Balor. All these show that Dominik Mysterio has something big planned behind Finn's back. It will be interesting to see when he will execute the same on television.